everybody, it's Jill, and today I want to show you the handling exercise that I teach all my puppy owners. And even if you're not going to show, this is something I highly recommend that you do with your pup every day, once a day, because it's a shortened version of what your vet is going to do, as well as if you do show your dog what a judge is going to do. It also has a little bit to do with compliance, that the dog allows this handling, and it will really help when you have to go to the vet, because your vet will love that your dog allows it and knows the game, which makes the vet visit go a lot better. Also, by the way, always please take your best treats to the veterinarian. I take steak, that is no joke. I take hunks of steak when my dogs go. They love going to the vet. So this is Cisco. He's 8.5 weeks old, and today will be the first time he's going to have the handling exercise. I want to note that every time I do something, he's going to get a treat. All right. So what I start with is Nemo barking, but I start with just the mouth, and I just open the lips and I give a treat. It's simple as that. In the beginning, everything gets paid. I open the mouth and I give a treat. Eventually, I move to also doing the lips and give a treat. Oh, here's a piece of steak left over from the vet the other day. Then what I do is I look in the eyes and I give a treat. See if we can get him to move a little bit. It's a good boy. So we go teeth. That's not good. I need someone here. Mona, can you come on down for a second? I'll just have to put this out. Just hold him so he doesn't fall off the... Okay, thanks. So sometimes you either need a wall or a person so that they don't continue to back up and fall off if you don't have a grooming arm. Good boy. So usually I do actually have a collar on the pup. And I use the collar as a little bit of an anchor. I put my 2 fingers underneath, and this way now I can have the muzzle between my little finger and my forefinger, and a treat. It just helps to stabilize the head. Eyes, and a treat. If your puppy's struggling, do one eye and a treat, not both. And then we do ears. We lift the ear and we treat. Why do we lift the ears? Because chances are pretty good that your vet is going to want to look in those ears, as well as if your dog needs ear cleaning, you want them comfortable with you handling the ear. If you start handling the ears when the dog has an ear infection, you're going to have big problems because it hurts. So when you do that, I want you to gently but firmly grasp the base and pull up just a little bit. And the reason we do that is because it will straighten out the ear canal inside of the ear. That's why. And if your dog is accustomed to this, it's not a big deal. So if you'll notice, there's a treat with everything that's going on. So eventually, and again, remember, this is the first time that Cisco's ever seen or had this done. We're gonna go teeth. Good boy. I'm sorry, I guess I should give you something. We do teeth. We're going to do eyes, because that's what your vet will do, and you might need to also to see if something is stuck in the eye or in the third eyelid. And then we do the ears. Good boy. Good boy. I really want to be clear that you really can't over-treat, okay? You just can't. Good boy. Now we're going to stand up, and I'm just going to run my hand down his back, and I'm going to grab his tail. I'm going to run my hand that way, and I'm going to lift the tail. And the reason I'm doing that, there's actually a couple reasons. One of them is that this is calming. This actually fires up those nice calming neurochemicals in the spinal cord. And then the reason that I'm lifting the tail is because at some point the vets probably might want to take a rectal temperature, although a lot of the times they're doing them in the ear now. And I feel the tail because I want to feel if there are any kinks or sore spots. And if he is shown, a judge will actually touch that tail. And again, I'm pairing this the whole time with treats. And then last, on our boy dogs, we want to touch the testicles so that they're used to it, okay? Good boy. There we are. When that's going well, then of course we want to touch all of the legs, lift them and set them back down. Please touch the feet as much as you can. Good boy. Here we go. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's my pup. So I just want you to do this once a day, all right? Doesn't matter when, I don't care, but you're going to go teeth, eyes, ears, spine. Come here, bud. If you didn't sit down, it would have been a much more fluid motion. Spine, tail, testicles, good boy. That's it. It's really that fast. This will be something that will pay off big time. Later, when everything is going well, I do want you to also open the mouth. I want your dog to be comfortable with you looking inside the mouth, okay? Because sometimes things get caught in there and we have to get them out. And to ask a dog to allow this kind of handling in a crisis or stressful moment is really just too much. And that's how people get bit, okay? But if they're used to it and they have this positive association, it makes everything easier and faster. And that's it. Do this every day.